Good morning students. In the previous section we have seen few common characteristics of living beings. Today we are going to learn the next characteristics of living being is growth. What is growth? Growth and increase in size is called growth. For example, a baby growing into a small child, plant growing into a tree, a kitten growing into a cat. Growth means the increase in height and size of living being is called as a growth. All organisms are small at the time of birth, later acquire definite height and size. Students, you focus in the picture here. In this picture of same person, in each and every stage they increase in size and height of the person. This is called as a growth. One more example here. When we put a seed in the soil, what happens, students? The seeds sprouts, means they germinate, and they germinate into a small baby plant. Then they grow into a big tree. This is called as a growth because plants are called a living being. Similarly, here one more example, students. The kitten growing into a cat, and a egg develops into a chick, then into a adult hen. So in each stage there is increase in size of egg. This is called as a growth. Now, certain statements related to growth are given below. If the statements are correct, you put a right mark. If not, put wrong mark. Correct the incorrect statements and write. All organisms are small at the time of birth, later acquire definite height and size. That is a true. Growth takes place rapidly in 1 or 2 days. No, that is a wrong. Plant's growth is observed at its stem tip or the size of the stem. Yes, that is a true. The next characteristic is living beings move. Students, why living beings are move? All living beings, they move from one place to another place. Why they are showing movement? Animals move from one place to another place in search of food and shelter. Understand, students? Why why animals are move? Animals move from one place to another place. They have a special organs for this. Human beings move with the help of legs. Birds move with the help of wings. Fish swims with the help of fins. Frog leaps. Leaps means jumping. And snake, they also showing movement with the help of scales and muscles. But plants, they do not have a special organs for movement as in animals. So how plants are showing movement? Yes, plants also show movement. They do not have a special organs to move, but still they also showing movement. Roots of the plants growing towards the water in the soil. So this is a kind of movement in plants. You see in the picture. Another example, sunflower plant turning towards the sun. So it is also a kind of movement in plants. One more example here, students, like you see in the picture here. Here you take a potted plant and keep in a room. Let light pass through a window. After some days you are observing the plants, they turn towards the sunlight. This process is called phototropism. Phototropism means photo means light and tropism means turning movement or a growth. Means phototropism means the growth of the movement of an organism towards the light. Next characteristic is living beings excrete. Animals throw out unwanted things of the body in the form of carbon dioxide, sweat, feces and urine. They have a special organs for these purposes. Understand the term here excretion. Students, excretion is a process of expelling means discharge the waste from the body of an organism. It is the process of removing the waste from the body. For example, our body performs many activities due to some amount of unwanted waste is produced by the body. So now our body needs to remove these waste. Otherwise, students, our body get affected. If these waste products are not eliminated, means not discharged, they become toxic and may harm. This process of removing waste is called excretion. Some major excretory organs in our body, they are kidney, which through urine get removed, lungs through carbon dioxide is removed, skin through sweat is removed, and colon through fecus is removed. With the help of all organs, our body removes unwanted products. Now, plants also excrete. How? Plants also give out carbon dioxide during respiration. Dry leaf, stem, rotting parts, all these separate from the plants. They release excess water to the atmosphere through leaves. Plants also removing the waste. During daytime, plants take an carbon dioxide and release oxygen during photosynthesis. So here oxygen is waste product by the plants. At the night time during respiration, plants release carbon dioxide and water vapor. Now carbon dioxide and water vapor are waste product. But non-living things, they do not excrete. Next characteristic is reproduction. The process by which a living being produces young ones similar to itself is called reproduction. For example, a woman gives birth to a baby. First, you understand the term reproduction means it is a biological process by which which new organism produced from their parents. You see here, students, a woman gives birth to a baby, a dog gives birth to a puppy, a cat gives birth to a kitten, a cow gives birth to a calf, a lion or a tiger gives birth to a cub, a sheep gives birth to a lamb. All these living organisms, they reproduces their young ones. Living beings continue their progeny, means offsprings, by producing young ones of their own kind. That process is called reproduction. But students, you remember here, all the organisms, they do not reproduces in the same way. Some animals, they reproduces by laying eggs. You know that, students. For example, like hen, lizards, birds, ostrich, frog, they gives birth to laying eggs. In case of plants, reproduction is seen in seeds and stems. For example, plant seed like a papaya, tomato, mango, chili, they reproduces the seeds, and a seed grow into a new plant and developed from the seeds. Now this is called a reproduction in plants. Seed is an important part of reproduction. Few plants reproduces by stem. For example, rose, sugarcane, hibiscus, they develops into a new plant. This is called a reproduction in plants. But non-living things, they cannot reproduce this. Next is life cycle of plant. A seed germinate under proper condition and grow into a plant. You can see here students that seed is germinate in a proper condition and grow into a new plant. What is germination? The process by which a seed changes into a seedling. Seedling means a baby plant, a small plant. That is called a germination. Understand students? That plant when mature, it produces flowers, fruits and seeds. And these seeds in turn produces new plants. This is called the life cycle of plant. So, thank you students. The remaining characteristics we are continue in the next video students. So today this much. Thank you.